appears that President Donald Trump might be considering firing Tulsi Gabbard. According to recent reports, Gabbard has been letting Trump down. How? By apparently not enthusiastically supporting his push for war with Iran. As one White House official told Politico, Trump has just been kind of down on her in general of late. Oh, how sad. Now, what caused this? What helped with this bit of a divide between these two? Well, apparently the president was kind of mad after Gabbard put a 3-minute video up on Elon Musk's X platform, formerly known as Twitter, in the early hours of June 10th, in which she had warned that the political elite and the warmongers, the Republican Party, are carelessly fomenting fear and tensions between nuclear powers, placing the world on the brink of nuclear annihilation. Now, Trump is said to have been enraged by the video and accused Gabbard in a face-to-face meeting of going off message. There we go. Oh, that's the big crime. You can't do that. How dare you be off message? Now, one of the senior administration officials, quoted anonymously by Politico, said that there is a growing perception within the West Wing that the former Hawaii Democratic Congresswoman, who once ran for that party's presidential nomination, quote, doesn't add anything to any conversation. Ouch. Ouch. Now, look, I have big issues with Tulsi Gabbard. Many issues, right? Now, I don't have a problem with her wanting to keep us out of the war in the Middle East. And look, that is because she is in line with the vast majority of Americans who also do not want to be at war in the Middle East. Now, that said, another official added, I don't think Trump dislikes Tulsi as a person. Okay. But certainly the video made him not super hot on her, and he doesn't like it when people are off message. Many took that video as trying to correct the administration's position. The irony here is that position was their own. I mean, before all of this, Trump ran on not starting any new wars and ending all the current ones. That's something that, yes, a lot of Americans are like, yeah, of course, we don't want to be in wars. We're tired of the wars. We're tired of endlessly, losing blood and treasure for essentially wars for oil. So, yeah, no, we're not at all interested in doing this. We don't, no. Now, here we go. Here we are, though, now considering entering into a brand new war started by, of course, Israel. I know their entire, argument here for getting involved into this war with Iran. Okay, this attack on Iran, I should say, because I don't know if I don't think there's been an official declaration. But then again, when have we needed that? All you got to do is the authorization of use of military force now, and you can go to war with anybody without actually declaring war. So, and that's been happening since at least the Bush administration. And so here we are. Now, Israel says, well, we got to stop them from getting a bomb. They're going to get a bomb. We must attack. I mean, for the last 30 years, Netanyahu was like, they're months away from a nuclear weapon, months away from a bomb. There's going to be mushroom clouds. We must attack them. We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. There is no choice. And now Donald Trump, of course, is parroting that same talking point. And this is after Gabbard had said, and the intelligence department released reports saying, no, Iran does not have a nuclear weapon. There is no evidence of that. They're not making a nuclear weapon. That's it. To which, of course, Trump responded with, I don't care. I don't care what she said. I think they're very close to having a weapon. What? No. And here we go. And here we go. So look, we're off to the races, man. Now, I got to ask, how much of this is just Donald Trump trying to distract everyone from his failing presidency with a war? It might be part of that. Not only that, but of course, you've got people who are neocons. You've got Fox News. You have Miriam Adelson. You have all of these people that are cheerleading for Donald Trump to start a new war in the Middle East. I mean, as far as Trump is concerned, though, I don't know. Like, does he actually believe that the people will rally around him? That the American people will rally around him with like rah patriotism if he starts a war in the Middle East, which again is absolutely against his campaign promises of not starting any new wars. I hope it doesn't happen. Okay. And most people, of course, also don't want this to happen. There are even members of MAGA that are not interested in starting a confrontation. You've got Tucker Carlson, weirdly, Marjorie Taylor Greene, comedian Dave Smith, Steve Bannon, all of them are like, no, we're not at all interested in starting a new war in the Middle East. This is dumb. No, this is not what we signed up for. This is not America first. Okay, this is Israel first. And so, now that said, if you're not on board with Donald Trump, who is listening to the neocons, yes, there are still a lot of neocons in the Trump administration and in Trump's orbit and on Fox News, of course. They're like, oh yeah, we can't wait to bomb Iran. The military-industrial complex is hungry. You got to feed it. We got to feed it with a nice brand new war with Iran. Nice and shiny, everybody. Let's dive right in there. And if you're not on board, Trump has no use for you, which apparently is why he might end up sacking Tulsi Gabbard. Now, something maybe good could come from this. I don't know, right? And this could be, according to reports, Trump might be closing Gabbard's office completely and integrating the responsibilities back into the CIA's leadership infrastructure. Oh, okay. So that right there would be, pardon the pun, kind of a nuclear option here, and would, of course, fly in the face of America first and probably blow up his coalition. Great. Now, this would also be a fitting end to Tulsi Gabbard's career. She did, after all, bend the knee to Donald Trump in order to get her position in the first place. So it is kind of funny that if he ends up firing her now for trying to keep his coalition intact, okay, because again, his coalition, there's a lot of anti-war folks that are not interested in going to war with Iran. And so those people would be alienated if we end up joining this disastrous war. It would be extremely ironic if that happens. But it would also be, I don't know, totally on brand for Donald Trump. Because at the end of the day, understand that his anti-war stance was never about principle. It was never about policy. It was always about marketing and his ego. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.